June 14, 2035, Earth was hit by alien meteorite, carrying terrifying energy. The global magnetic field mutated. An unknown active metal virus infected all vehicles, turning them into mechanic beasts that slaughtered humans. In just 3 days, the global population plummeted to tens of millions.
It really hurts. It's real. I traveled back 10 years. It's 3 days before the mechanic descent. In my past life, my sports car awakened into a trashy glass cannon mech. I barely survived for 10 years. Finally, amid mountains of corpses, I accidentally got an epic void crystal. But just as I was about to fuse with it, my ex-girlfriend poisoned me and stole it. Xiao, why?
Zhang Wei, you love me so much. You do that for me, right? Give it to me, okay?
It's 3:15 p.m., June 14, 2035. 2 days, 8 hours and 45 minutes until mechanic descent. The fate-changing meteor swarm will streak across the sky at midnight in 3 days.
Honey, didn't you go modify the car? We said we'd pick wedding dresses tonight. Honey, why aren't you saying anything?
Killing him now would be too easy on him. I'll make you all struggle in the mud in despair. Han Xiao, forget about the wedding dress.
Why? You promised me. You're selling the house? Why? Zhang Wei, are you crazy? That's our wedding home. A spacious flat and splendid mansion. You're selling it just like that? Are you seeing another woman?
I'm starting a business and need capital urgently. The house is in my name. I've already contacted an agent. We're signing the contract this afternoon.
No, I won't allow it. You bastard. If you dare sell it, I'll kill myself. I want half the money first too.
Half the money? In my last life, I drained my parents' inheritance for this house and served her and her brother like a dog. In this life, this money will be the first cornerstone of my throne. Driver, take me to the biggest used heavy truck market. Also, stop at a pharmacy on the way. Time is running out. I must liquidate all assets quickly. I must buy the strongest, heaviest vehicle.
Sir, looking for a car? We just got a few used ones.
No used cars. I want an in-stock, top-spec custom domestic, heavy industry model. Powerful engine, high chassis. Most importantly, the structure must be tough enough. Domestic custom version. In my past life memories, no one ever bought this obsidian. On the night of the mechanic descent, it awakened on its own in the showroom, turning into a raging
Zhang Wei.
It tore through half the industrial park. The military had to use heavy firepower to barely put it down. If I could tame it.
Sir, this car is for display only. The base price alone is $3.8 million, with a full off-road package.
I'll give you $5 million, but you have to finish it in 3 days. Follow my blueprints. Fully refit this car.
$5 million? That's a huge order, but we need to assess the modifications in these blueprints. Replace all car windows with bulletproof glass. Add wire mesh guards too. Remove the cargo bed and build a fully enclosed living cabin. Also install a standalone generator. Sir, are you planning to drive this thing into a war?
I'll transfer the money right now. I'll pick up the car in 2 days.
No problem. As long as the money's good. Our factory manager will weld it for you himself.
Then I sold my house, stocks, and other vehicles. I demanded cash only for all of them. I ended up with $13 million in total. I immediately bought lots of diesel, canned food, vegetable seeds and other supplies. I finally stockpiled all supplies needed to survive the apocalypse.
Zhang Wei, you bastard. $6 million for a junk truck? And you turned it into this ugly mess? Zhang Wei, are you insane?
Don't waste your breath. Just smash it, sell it, and buy me a Ferrari.
You smash it.
Let go.
Zhang Wei, what are you doing? Let go of Xiaoxua now.
Listen up. This truck is my life. Touch it again, and I'll crush you flat under its tires. Get lost.
Zhang Wei, you've changed. Is 7 years with me worth less than a broken truck? 7 years.
Han Xiao, in this upcoming world, feelings are trash not even dogs will eat. Get out while you can, go buy your Ferrari. I hope you're still smiling in 2 days. You can't wait either, can you?
Mr. Zhang, this beast is insane. We added 8 tons of weight to the car. Obsidian V900. But after our ECU tuning, this V8 didn't lose any torque. It actually gained 15. The fuel consumption, though, it burns money just to start.
The full Han fish scale pattern is crisp and even. That's the mark of a master craftsman. Fuel isn't a problem. Thanks. In my last life, after the mechanical descent, a meteor carrying a legendary class primal crystal. That origin crystal seals a passive skill, called superpower combat enhancement. In my past life, this skill was devoured by a mutated, wild brown bear. After fusing with the legendary origin essence, its strength multiplied 100-fold. One slap could crush a main battle tank. It became the nightmare overlord of northern Chuan City. 3 years later, humanity barely killed it, at the cost of 3 top-tier powerhouses. This time, that god-tier skill is mine.
Whoa, is this guy here to camp too? Driving this car? Haha, did he bring his whole house here? Probably some survival nut.
Lots of paranoia is going around these days.
What's this lunatic doing?
Hey buddy, this is illegal, right? What if someone gets hurt?
Wild beasts will be here tonight. Don't want to die? Get back in your damn car.
Crazy bastard.
Last 30 minutes.
I feel like the sky is turning red.
It's here. That's not a meteor. It's the spark of mechanical descent. Come on, let this damned world, whether it's destruction or rebirth, bring it on harder.
Ha! Help!
Foolish.
Carbon-based host spirit detected. Link establishing. Vehicle scan obsidian custom. Heavy industrial grade proto-metal injection. Unit activation initiated. Awakening successful. Mecha form deploy. Mecha obsidian level LV1. Combat power 150.
This power. It's been a while.
Ah, what is this? The car's growing teeth. Help! Why did my car turn into a monster?
If the host's mental strength is weak, or the vehicle is incompatible. This kind of backlash happens easily.
Help me!
Mechanical bore.
Since your mutation failed, now hand over your essence. You're courting death.
Killed LV.1 battery mech found primal crystal shard. Consume?
Too little. Even 1,000 of these trash mobs aren't enough to level up. The real feast has arrived.
Legendary grade crystal. Mechanical mutant rat LV.1.
Bring it on. In a previous life, that brown bear was pinned down by the rat tide and badly wounded. That gave humans an opening. But this time, this is his home turf. Come on, little rat. Let's see which is harder, your teeth or my traps.
Mutant wild dog LV.1.
In this life, the divine throne is mine.
Legendary grade energy source fusion detected. Fusion progress 10. 50. 100 super energy. Congratulations, host. You got the unique legendary passive skill, permanent compulsory, combat power enhancement. Ding. Fusion complete. Congrats, host. You got the unique legendary grade passive, super combat enhancement, status panel update. Kill 342 mechanical rat. Congratulations. Level up to LV.2. Level up to LV.3. EXP gain 3,420.
That's Zhang Tao, the celestial mystic. In my past life, I was just a soldier under Zhang Tao. I watched the god of wars back as he piloted that nuclear-powered mecha. He saved the world again and again. Zhang Tao, you're a hero. You're a righteous gentleman. Precisely because you're a gentleman, you're too slow. In your past life, you damaged the engine, saving a busload of civilians, and you nearly died in the process. This top-tier resource is wasted on you. Since I'm the villain in this life, let me use it for you. To save the world, I'll borrow your heart. Full power to thrusters.
He's insane. He's gone mad.
Transform heavy truck mode.
You're courting death.
Killed LV1 mutant taxi. 15 EXP.
They're all flimsy, useless scrap metal. Faster, faster. Zhang Tao's fusion period lasts 3 hours. This is our only chance. If he wakes up, taking the engine will destroy us both. This so-called defense line is like paper. Sorry, sir. You can't handle him now. Instead of letting him sleep in your hands for 3 hours, I'll take him to rampage through the south.
Warning, high energy reaction detected. Target core unstable. External defense mechanism activated. Under counterattack.
Tickling me? In the future, when fighting giant piloted, deep-sea landing beasts, humanity needs cannon fodder, and single-minded heroes like Zhang Tao to hold the front line. Killing him would be a waste. Quiet.
Epic tier component detected. Dual cycle nuclear engine is inactive.
He's mine now.
Don't move. Is this your property?
Come out.
Warning, hand overheating. Please secure it immediately.
Zhang Tao, open your eyes wide and look outside. Order has collapsed. From now on, only the strong deserve property.
Open the chest storage compartment. For component acquired, dual cycle joint venture engine. The environment is unsafe. Deep integration modification is impossible. Please find a safe place for surgery and installation.
That's enough. You'll still live. But this time, don't ever dream of being a god. As compensation for taking your heart, Zhang Tao is completely defenseless now. He's as good as dead. I'll clear this area for you. Stay alive. You've got a long road ahead. I need a viewer like you. 1:15 a.m. Less than 2 hours left until that nightmare moment. From my past life, that's when the rat tide really breaks out. What we just ran into at Xinfeng Mountain were just advanced scouts of the rat tide. In my past life, half of Chuanqing fell on day 1. Because this rat king attacked with countless rats. And that rat king drops the gear I urgently need right now. That's the rat king's lair.
Help. Is anyone there? We're on the second ring elevated road. Our car broke down. So many dogs.
Stay back. That voice sounds familiar. Han Xiao. Just my luck running into you. Back in my past life, I was like a dog, protecting Han Xiao. Getting torn apart by mech hounds. The second ring elevated road.
Zhang Wei, this is Han Xiao. I'm on the second ring elevated road. Monsters have me surrounded. Come save me.
Perfect. I'll test the new equipment's deterrent power on you.
Sis, what do we do? Why won't this damn car move?
How should I know? That car dealer lied to me. Said it was a miracle car.
Sis, call Zhang Wei now. He bought a big truck, right? He must be fine. Get him to save us.
I blocked him.
You idiot. Why block him now? Call him.
Zhang Wei. Zhang Wei. We're here. Help me. Zhang Wei, help me.
You like sports cars that much? Then enjoy its convertible feature. Since you like biting. Then I'll knock all your teeth out.
Electromagnetic shock ring activated. Warning, hull temperature rising. Energy draining too fast.
Gotta flush out that big one. Superpower combat boost. Overload engaged.
Warning, elite creature detected. Earth Little Rat King, LV.5.
Skills Fisher Strike, High Frequency Sonic Wave, Venomous Tail Sting. You finally showed up. 5.5 ranks first in the apocalypse. It's an absolute overlord. Ordinary players are still struggling at low levels. But for me, if I hadn't snatched the legendary essence, facing this 348 combat power monster, I'd only run for my life. But even though I'm only 70 points ahead, in high tier battles, that's the game changer. Trying to use tactics? Too bad I'm a cheater. Maximum thrust. Earth evasion. The Rat King's nastiest skill is Fisher Strike. It moves very fast underground. It targets your weak spots under your feet or behind you. Then it launches a fatal attack.
Lost target track. Watch for ground tremors.
Get down here, now. Kick you when you're down.
Warning, sensor overload. Balance system failure.
Damn beast. It's not installed yet. But I can borrow some energy, right?
Nuclear pulse release.
Now it's my turn. Out of strength? Then taste mine. Full power, take off. Goodbye. This is the heavens falling palm. Finally got it.
Killed elite Earth Splitter Rat King LV.5. EXP 5000. Congratulations. Level up to level 4. Obtained loot Advanced Earth Force Asset. Obtained loot Rare LV.2 Electric Blast Combo Equipment.
This is a real mob clearing artifact. But after beating the boss, it's time to level up. System, initiate the first evolutionary restructuring.
Target form Heavy Fortress dropout. High concentration Earth Elemental Crystal detected. Matching evolution sequence. Restructuring procedure initiated.
Level 5. In my past life, it took me a whole year to reach this level. Now I did it in under 3 hours. This is the apocalypse. There's always someone who thinks they've awakened, and a crappy car makes them the chosen one.
Boss, the monster stopped moving. That ruthless guy killed the king of Shu. The car must be full of good stuff. Strike while he's down, don't let him get away. Listen up, you in the car. Hand over the loot. We'll spare your miserable life. Don't let him get away. Listen up, you in there. Get out now and hand over all your supplies and gear, or I'll grind you and your car into mincemeat. Wait, why is the car getting bigger? Run, run.
Since you're here, stay as fodder. Thundersweep.
Acquired downgrade item groundbreaker armor sharp.
Trash.
If we hold out till dawn, we can break out.
Captain, we can't hold the right flank. Too many mechanical dogs.
Please take me with you. I'll do anything. Young Masterly, I'm so scared.
You'll protect me, right? Don't worry. Your young master is here. These monsters won't hurt a single hair on your head.
Li Xiao, fire.
Is that a Gundam?
No. That's Zhang Wei. That's Zhang Wei's truck. He's not dead. He's stronger now. Brother Wei, is that you? It's me, Xiao Xiao. I knew you'd come save me. I knew you couldn't bear to lose me. As long as I have this powerful backer, I'll be the queen of the apocalypse.
You know them? That's great. They're reinforcements. Brother, save us. Take us with you.
That mech is too strong. Its sheer aura triggered a critical red alert in my onboard system.
Brother Wei, open the door please. I know I'm wrong. I was being immature before. I shouldn't have argued with you. But I did it for our future. Look how miserable I am now.
Brother-in-law. I knew you were the best. Haha, that Li guy is such a loser. You're way better. Let us up quick. This place is so dirty.
You just said you know you were wrong.
Yeah, I know I was wrong. I swear I'll do whatever you say from now on. If you say east, I'll never go west.
Activate external speaker. Han Xiao.
Brother Wei, I'm here. I'm here.
You just said you know you were wrong.
Yes, I know I was wrong. I swear I'll do whatever you say from now on. If you tell me to go east, I'll never go west.
Prepare for jump. Thrusters overclock to 120.
Good, you know you're wrong. Now pay the price.
What price?
Get out.
Release restraint.
Brother Wei, you. What do you mean? Aren't you here to save us?
Humph, save you? I'm just passing by. Just here to see how you die.
Zhang Wei, you can't do this. I'm your wife. You can't just leave me to die.
Brother-in-law, you beast. You're so powerful. Why not save us?
Enjoy this feast. It's my final gift to you.
Zhang Wei, I curse you. Even as a ghost, I won't let you go.
Revenge? No. This is more than revenge. The road ahead is long. Zhang Tao will definitely rise in another way. Next stop, Cross City Zoo. That zoo is a proving ground for the truly strong. The zoo is a proving ground for the truly strong. There are not just mutated mechanical beasts there, but also that man. Though Zhang Tao took his nuclear engine, but I know that man won't go down so easily. Fate's inertia is terrifying. Zhang Tao will surely rise in another way. Come on. Since I've already taken your heart, I don't mind taking everything else from you. This world only needs one God. This is the prelude to the Great Evolution era. In my past life, these metal flowers didn't spread until day 3, but in this life, since I seized the legendary essence, it seems to have triggered a butterfly effect, making the entire process happen earlier.
Warning, high-energy plant reaction detected ahead. Teacher advised.
Warning, that's iron wisteria.
It's an extremely troublesome mutated mechanical plant that attacks passing vehicles like tentacles. Once you're entangled, its suckers will drain all your fuel and electricity.
Detour? That's for the weak. The wood attribute primal crystal in his core is low grade, but it's more than enough to boost the mech self-repair system.
Arcane power gauntlet, charging up.
Cheap tricks. Earthen bulwark, activate. Shatter.
Primal crystal obtained ultimate regeneration wood. Use it.
Even a fly's leg is meat.
Engaging silent advanced mode.
Mutated animals are bloodier and more ferocious than mutated vehicles outside. Because animals have an innate killing instinct. After the mechanized descent, this instinct is infinitely amplified by their metallized corpses. The original food chain at the zoo hasn't disappeared. It's only gotten more brutal. Herbivores became heavy tanks. Carnivores became assassin mechs. The predator zone has a specific Farsight agility core. It's a rare drop only from mutated primate beasts. Obsidian's defense and strength are already overkill, but agility is its only weakness. I must make this 80-ton fortress run as fast as the wind. So you want to play guerrilla warfare?
Killed 12 LV2 mechanical Mecha, 120 XP.
Run. That attack command whistle just came from right there. Take down the small ones. The big boss is bound to show up.
Warning: Elite Wisdom Type Monkey King detected. Name: Alloy Monkey King. Combat Power LV6. Level 550. Traits: Extreme Speed, Strength Borrow, Strike Commander.
Level 6, one level above me. And it's a wisdom type. That's a more troublesome affix than strength type. That means he knows tactics. And how to find weaknesses. Good. Since everyone's here, that saves me the hassle of looking everywhere. Only brutes fight head-on. This is a zoo. The amphibian and reptile house is less than 500 meters from here. There's a huge open-air crocodile pool there. In my past life memories, that crocodile pool has a group of iron-armored giant crocodiles with insanely high defense. They are mortal enemies with these monkeys. The monkeys stole the crocodile's sunbathing spot. The crocodiles ate the monkeys' young. The hatred between them is maxed out. Only I know what deadly threats lurk underwater. They are the bane of tanks. They are also the nightmare of these squishy monkeys.
Down. Down.
So this is using someone else to do your dirty work. No last hit, so XP is halved. But it's still free XP. Since the show's over. Time for the curtain call. This battle fixed my agility weakness. And I even got a free universal skill book. It's a perfect match for my heavy mech armor. That sound, it's a military channel ID. Zhang Tao is here. Even without his nuclear engine, even after being unconscious for 3 hours, this man still fought his way here, with sheer will and military resources. And from the looks of it, he's also after the high-level monsters in the zoo.
I'm Major Zhang Tao from the 3rd Special Ops Group, Eastern Theater Command. Survivors ahead, disarm immediately, and revert to vehicle form for inspection.
We're a rescue unit. Disarm. Major Zhang Tao. Are you still dreaming? Look around you. Order has collapsed. Your rank and orders won't even get you a pack of instant noodles now.
Captain, this guy's way too cocky. Blast him. He's alone, and we've got 6 vehicles.
You're the one who stole my core at the freight station last night.
What? He stole the captain's core? Shit, damn, he's a thief. Captain, kill him. No wonder the captain's mech is underdeveloped. That bastard screwed him over.
You want to open fire? Go ahead and try. Zhang Tao, your Kunlun only runs on diesel now, right? Without the nuclear engine, how many seconds can your energy shield hold? Your 30mm autocannon might scratch me a little. But one swing of my scythe, all your brothers here will be cut in half.
What do you want?
Nothing. I cleared the monsters here, so the loot is mine. I'll take it and go.
Captain, we can't let him be so arrogant. That's dozens of elemental crystals.
Shut up. Let him take it. This mysterious man not only stole my opportunity, but also showed power far beyond this level. Who exactly is he? Why is he so adapted to the apocalypse? And why is he so strong? I always feel like I'm living in his shadow.
Warning, Lord level biosignature detected. Nuclear level reaction LVR 7.
Everyone, fight. Prepare to scatter.
Scatter now. This is way beyond their current firepower.
Open fire. All units, open fire. Gravity field activated. No damage. Run. Stop fighting, run.
You bastard! I'll take you down with me.
Retreat. Everyone retreat. I'm the captain. I'll cover the retreat. I won't stand by and watch my brother get slaughtered.
Wear him down. Test his skills. Shatter his outer rock armor. Wait till he's exhausted and out of skills. Inside this Titan Elephant is a legendary defense module called the Titan Heart. That's the key to giving Mech's absolute defense. Zhang Tao, hold on. Don't die on me too fast. I thought you left.
Aren't you here to reap the spiritual energy? Why save me?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saving you. If you died like this, the elephant would still be at full strength. Fighting it would be really hard for me. Now you've worn down 30 of his rock armor, drained 40 of his stamina, and he's got a concussion. Perfect timing. A strength contest? Let's see who's the real king of heavy armor.
Nuclear engine overclock and preheat. Earth barrier activated. Titanic stomp full power. Alert left arm armor damage. Structural integrity down to 60.
It's over. Thunder decapitation sword.
Killed LV.7 Titan Mammoth. Perfect over level kill. EXP 200 million. Congrats. Level up to 0 work period. Loot core component Titan Heart. You win. Kill or torture me as you wish. But please spare my remaining brothers.
Kill you? Kill you? Then who'll stop those worst monsters behind for me? Zhang Tao, remember today's lesson. Justice won't save the world. Only power can. The rest of the trash here is yours.
Power. I'll remember that.
Grow up fast. Old friend. The end of the world. The stage is too big. I'd be so lonely doing a one-man show alone. Finally here.
System initiating deep repair mode. Releasing chest armor lock. Preparing for power core replacement surgery.
Old pal, you've worked hard.
With this diesel engine, he survived the toughest start and pulled off an impossible upset. But now it's time for him to retire. The apocalypse doesn't need tears from the old era. Warning: primary power source lost. Backup battery only sustains life support for 5 minutes. Please connect new power source immediately, or the unit will be permanently disabled.
This is the cornerstone of a masterpiece. Come on, let me see. How strong is this so-called infinite power?
Trinity fusion initiate.
Ah.
Epic level power source detected. Energy flow output 3200. Energy output 1000, 2000. Reloading. Power 2000, 3380. Reconstructing body frame. Rebuilding power frame. Loading legendary trait. Lidemo class power source access detected. Energy output up 1. Around 5000. Reinforcing chassis frame. Loading legendary traits. Evolution complete. Unit name Nuclear Overlord Abyssal Type. LV-9. Combat power 1800. Energy source micro-cold fusion reactor. Evolution successful. Infinite endurance.
From today on, I'm not just a heavy rig. I'm God.
Eastern Theater Command Provisional High Command. Major Zhang Tao. According to your report, the mech codenamed Obsidian stole the nuclear engine. Originally yours.
Yes, it was my dereliction of duty.
This isn't your fault. Who could have thought that on the first day of the disaster? Someone had already evolved this far? Tech just analyzed the data. The fusion reaction the mech just unleashed has already exceeded a tactical nuclear gun's threshold. So he's a walking tactical nuke now.
We must contain him. This uncontrollable force is too dangerous. I suggest we use our remaining air force for a saturation strike on him.
Foolish. Never mind if our jets can even lock onto him. Even if they could, can you kill him? Even the Titan Colossus couldn't take one slash from him. And humanity is now on the brink of extinction. Every powerful fighter is a valuable asset.
But he robbed military supplies and stood by while people died.
So what? In this world, might makes right. He's stronger than us. That's reality. Zhang Tao, though you've lost your nuclear engine, but Kunlun remains the military's most powerful mecha. The leadership has decided to allocate all resources to you. Level up as soon as possible. Get stronger fast. As for Obsidian, classify his file as S-Class Top Secret. Codename Overlord.
Cooperate? Will that cold-blooded one cooperate? I'll catch up to him. Next time we meet. I won't lose again.
In my past life memories, land machines were just the appetizer. The real despair hit 3 days later. Tidal backflow and countless mutated deep-sea behemoths.
They will sail up the Yangtze River, clad in heavy warship armor. That was the true era of giant warships and cannon. Mechanical blue whales the size of aircraft carriers. Mechanical octopuses armed with high-pressure water cannons. And swarms of mechanical shark torpedoes. Land-based mecha were like toys in front of him.
In my past life, Chuan City failed to stop the first landing assault, leaving millions of survivors slaughtered. But this life is different. Since we have no rivals left on land, let's go play in the sea. All the origin crystals, all the gear, all the evolution opportunities, I'll take it all. Requesting backup. Breakwater Tower 3 is overrun. They're climbing up. Amphibious landing craft. Turtle tank's armor is too thick. Anti-tank missiles are useless.
This isn't a war at all. It's a one-sided slaughter. If the mechanical descent on land was God's joke, then the ocean's mutation is Pandora's box, opened by his own hand. Ocean creatures already have massive body sizes, catalyzed by the mech virus. They evolved heavier armor, more terrifying tonnage, and more efficient killing instincts than land creatures.
General, defensive fire density on the west is down to 30. The reserve unit is also out of ammo.
That last swordfish torpedo suicide strike just took out 2 of our hidden turrets. That was the very center of our defense line. Seaguard Gate, originally our strongest point.
Amphibious mechanical craft.
The LV-8 detection radar shows terrifying readings. I'm filled with despair. Those 3 Lobster Kings are all LV-8. They are Lord-class creatures. And humanity's strongest combat force right now is only a special mech squad that just reached LV-6.
General. Retreat. Pull back.
Fall back. Fall back. Where to? Pass my order launch Operation J Chatter. Activate the 12 tactical nuclear mines. Under the defense line. All reserves, hold core bunkers for the final stand.
By 5 minutes for the mines to charge. General, that blast will wipe out the defense line. Seawater will rush in and flood half of
Zhang Wei, Donghai Province. That's better than turning into a slaughterhouse. Execute the order. I'll die right here with all of you. Something's coming out of the sea again.
No, not in the sea. In the sky, due west. Altitude 12,000 kilometers. A high-energy reaction source is diving at Mach 3.5.
It's a meteorite.
Missile? We need strategic support from the capital. No, this reaction. All readings are off the charts. Thermal radiation equals a mini-nuke. But it's a biological signal. It's alive.
High concentration water attribute detected. Primordial essence reaction. Target lock 3 LV8 crustaceans. Recommend a tactical kinetic strike.
The East Sea is livelier than I thought.
System adjusting Titan stance focused on leg armor. Thick wing thrusters. Overclock output 150. Nuclear enhanced 1,000-pound drop.
Shatter.
What is this?
So this is an LV8 water elemental essence? Good purity. But the seafood smell is pretty strong. I'm Zhang Wei. I'll handle all the monsters here. But I don't do charity. In exchange, I'm seizing your dockyard. And all your special titanium alloy in stock, underwater sonar mushrooms, and high-pressure air tanks. Also, strip engines and rotating islands, from your scrap tanks and armored vehicles. Pile them at the dockyard entrance. This is a deal. If you don't, I'll just stand by and watch you die. Bastard. He's threatening us. That's exploiting our crisis.
This is a crime against humanity. Shut up. I've lived 50 years. I've seen enough of human nature. I know this man isn't some idealistic youth who falls for moral blackmail. He's an extreme egoist. But he's also the key to our hope right now. Guys like him are the most reliable in the apocalypse. If the price is right, he's your sharpest blade. Give him what he wants. All units, attention, that's friendly. I repeat, that's friendly. 1st Engineer Regiment, open number 1 special grade, dry dock, immediately. Logistics, bring out all the titanium alloy reserves. Even if we drain all our reserves, we'll meet all his demands, as long as we can hold this place. Forget the supplies. I'd even give him my life if I have to.
Smart choice. Dealing with smart people sure saves time. LV wine? That kick wasn't enough. Now that I got the deposit, time to get to work. Too slow.
Shrey.
£1,000 drop. Die.
Killed LV9 Deep Sea Marauder. 15,000 EXP. Loot obtained. Flexible alloy tentacle. Rare material.
Too weak. Land combat's no challenge at all. If this octopus fought entirely underwater, with the water's buoyancy and resistance, it might have caused me a little trouble. Once this amphibian crawls ashore, or enters shallow water, its speed and agility are greatly reduced. It's a sitting duck, only in the deep sea under thousands of meters of high pressure. Can those real deep-sea overlords unleash their full power? Only there will I find prey truly worth my effort, and top-tier resources to further evolve my mech. But my current mech, though powerful, is essentially still a land combat type. Once fully submerged, propulsion efficiency drops by 70. We also face crushing water pressure and seawater corrosion. That's why I forcibly requisitioned the dry dock to carry out a second full refit.
That's incredible. I fought wars all my life. It's all about firepower coverage and tactical coordination. Today, I saw warfare completely transformed in one person. Against godlike individual power, numbers mean nothing.
General. He's coming.
Take me to the dockyard. Also, are the parts one just mentioned ready?
Sir, the 1st Engineer Regiment is already dismantling. The dockyard has also been fully flooded.
But what?
Sir, what are these for? Land combat gear, engines, drive shafts. For a mecha of your level, they're just scrap metal, right? And the underwater sonar and high-pressure tanks, they're scrap metal.
You're not planning to use scrap metal, are you? Only I'd turn my heavy truck into a heavy armored submarine.
I'm heading to sea to take out their lair. Go out to sea? In this era of mechanical descent, the ocean is absolutely off limits to human. Strong magnetic interference blinds all nuclear submarines. Terrifying mutants can turn an entire carrier fleet into a buffet. This madman actually wants to drive a mech, clearly mutated from a heavy truck, straight into the sea.
Is there a problem?
And no problem. We'll fully cooperate. Quickly, takes her up.
Hundreds of water attribute prototypes from dock number 1, plus special military supplies, are enough to upgrade my mech to abyssal walker form. Once underwater adaptation is complete, these oceans, 70 of Earth's surface, will be my exclusive resource base. By the way, any strange signals at sea recently? Like human signals? I remember this exact time in my past life. An extremely disgusting force rose in the East Sea, codenamed Poseidon. It was extremely rare in the early apocalypse. The guy who awakened an entire carrier strike group, but he didn't use that power to protect civilians. Instead, he built his own independent kingdom at sea. He uses the carrier's radar to lure coastal survivors out to sea. Then he sacrifices them as living batteries to the sea beasts, in exchange for his own safe passage at sea. If the timeline hasn't changed, that guy should have started fishing by now.
Yes, he has. 3 days ago, our deep-sea buoy picked up a distress signal from the open sea. The signal came from a Nimitz-class, nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. They said they were the surviving Allied Pacific Fleet, asking for fuel and supplies, and said they could take survivors aboard for refuge. But our reconnaissance plane risked everything to fly over. It took a quick look. That carrier. What's on its deck aren't planes, but tentacles. Countless tentacles waving in the air.
In my past life, that hypocrite Lin Xiao set a banquet trap to steal my gear and nearly killed me. Now that we've met again in this life, it's time to settle all old and new scores. Tell them I know. Ignore that signal. It's a dead man's broadcast. And tell Lin Xiao to clean his aircraft carrier. This life, I'm taking his ship.
Location EC Defense Perimeter. P1 Naval Special Dry Dock.
General's 1st Engineering Corps is fully assembled. Is that this generation's machine god? That structure, that power reaction, it defies all known laws of material science. How does it even move? Is its energy core actually a miniature sun?
Your Excellency, Zhang Wei. It's absolutely safe here. Supplies are on the way. You can come out for some fresh air, or get checked by the medical team.
I don't need a doctor. Send down what I asked for. Then everyone stay behind the yellow line. What you're about to see might give you nightmares. Whoa.
What's he doing? What's that? A radiation source?
Just watch. That's a realm beyond our comprehension.
The deep sea. A forbidden zone even light can't reach. Pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. Every 10 meters deeper, at 3,000 meters deep, every square centimeter of skin bears 300 kilograms of pressure. That's like an elephant stepping on your fingernail. Now the Abyssal Titan is nuclear powered, but it was designed for land and low-altitude combat. Seals at the armor seams and hydraulic lines simply can't withstand that terrifying water pressure. But I'm more fragile than the mech. The human body has its limits. Even as a level 9 awakened, my internal organs are still carbon-based. Once the depth exceeds 2,000 meters, even the tiniest mech deformation will send shockwaves, powerful enough to turn his organs into mush. In my past life, countless cocky strongmen died not from sea beasts, but from underestimating nature. Their cockpits were crushed by water pressure, turning them into meat paste in tin cans. To conquer the deep sea, you must conquer yourself first. So you're giving up being human? As long as I can get stronger. So what if I'm a monster? Submit to me. Phase 1 is complete. Next is the star on the operating table. Generally, have your engineers stand clear. What's coming could cause collateral damage. Begin.
Initiate system form reconfiguration protocol. Target blueprint abyssal walker. Amphibious annihilation model. Grant all level 1 clearances. Authorize structural destruction and reassembly.
This is nanoscale magnetic field shaping technology. He uses nuclear energy as a hammer, and magnetic fields as a mold. This isn't even modification. This is divine craftsmanship. This is creation itself.
Suit up. But this is just the start. Human form is a huge barrier to underwater mobility. Water has 800 times more drag than air. Any extra edge causes massive energy loss. Reshape and reinforce. In the deep sea, eyes are useless. Sound is the only light.
Modification complete. Codename Abyss Walker. Dual mode work underwater and on land. Max dive depth 4,500 meters. Underwater cruise speed 80 knots. Nuclear overload speed up to 120 knots. New weapon supercavitating wave-piercing spear. Shoulder-mounted high-pressure water cannon. Sonar decoy.
This is violence aesthetics. During the China-Japan-South Korea Joint Fleet Operation, Stormbringer Enterprise, and the Pacific Fleet were swallowed by a tsunami on the first day of the machine advent, now roaming the seas, are only a group of machine virus-infected ghost ships, or rather, Lin Xiao, codename Poseidon. In my past life, this hypocrite used this so-called survivor fleet to build a massive maritime slave empire in the East China Sea. He lured coastal survivors out to sea via broadcast, calling it the Ark Sanctuary, but in reality, he used them as feed for his aircraft carrier, which has mutated into a living monster. If the timeline hasn't changed, this guy should have just awakened recently. He's rapidly expanding his fleet. He lures people with broadcasts in the name of the dead. That really fits your style. Lin Xiao, that spot, 2,000 meters deep, at the continental shelf edge, is right on my way to hunt the L9 Leviathan whale. I plan to let you live a few more days, to fatten you up before killing you. But since you're so eager to die, shoving your face out for me to slap, then I won't hold back. Lin Xiao's aircraft carrier isn't just any ship. It's a perfect mobile sea base that can repair itself. If I can devour it, the obsidian mech will unlock floating cannon nest and drone swarm functions. These only appear in future interstellar wars. Looks like this trip's more than just hunting. I can also grab a big prize. General Lee.
Yes, sir. What are your orders?
Water injection.
But there's a strong typhoon outside, and sea beasts are active at night.
I don't like waiting for people, even less for arrogant prey.
Flood the ballast tanks. Now!
Did it work? Can that mecha really handle harsh ocean conditions?
Speed 90 knots, accelerating to 100 knots. My god, that's twice as fast as the fastest nuclear sub. He's diving. Depth 200 meters. 1,000 meters. Speed isn't slowing at all. He's heading straight for the deep sea fault.
He's not fleeing. He goes to conquer. From today on, this sea will have a new master.
Location East China Sea continental slope. Depth 800 meters. Strong electromagnetic interference zone. Apodic zone. Extreme water pressure. Unit status abyssal walker mode. Nuclear output stable.
Although external pressure hits nearly 90 atmospheres, equal to 90 kilograms per square centimeter, thanks to my bio-augmented body and special deep-sea gel buffer layer, I don't feel much discomfort. Just a strange weightlessness. As if I'm wrapped in warm water.
Unit status abyssal walker mode. Nuclear output stable. Warning, external water pressure rising. Strong magnetic turbulence detected. Radar range reduced to 5 kilometers.
Switch to active sonar mode. Activate deep sea ghost stealth field. So this is the deep sea's former self. I'm barely considered strong. I mostly operate on land and in shallow seas. I've only seen real abyssal zones like this in data. But seeing it firsthand is way more shocking. The undersea world has completely mutated. It's a perfect hunting ground. In this resource-starved post-apocalyptic world, every primal crystal on land is fought over in bloody battles. But down here, the deep sea is full of untapped treasures. Speed 120 knots. That's so fast. That's faster than most heavy torpedoes. 1,300 total. They're forming an encirclement. They're real deep-sea mad dogs. They average around 2 meters long. Their skin is covered in nanoscales that minimize water drag. High-frequency vibrating particles. They want to use me as a whetstone. In a deep-sea battlefield like this, being surrounded by over 1,000 live torpedoes is no joke. Since you're here, don't even think about leaving. Perfect. My mech still needs high-tensile alloy to reinforce its frame. They're not flowing down.
Range 300 meters.
Now, shockwave.
$865 high-frequency vibroblade 320. $865 high-frequency vibroblade 320. Micro water jet thruster. Standard.
Too fragile. Just mindless chargers. Lowly mechanical breed. Before absolute power. Numbers mean nothing. Activate the material conversion reactor.
Submarine cable.
No.
High energy reaction detected. Surface temp 45 C. 40 C above surrounding seawater. Internal flow unknown. High energy liquid medium.
This isn't a pipe cable. It's a blood vessel. Human submarine cables only transmit data. Even high voltage power lines couldn't produce this level of energy reaction. This is definitely not existing human technology. Or rather, it's a modified human facility. I remember some rumors from my past life. In the late stages of the mechanical descent, humans found deep-sea mechanical organisms seemed to have a strict organization. They weren't just killing. More like they were building or feeding something. Isn't Lin Xiao, the so-called Poseidon, the master of these waters, but just a lowly watchdog? Seems this murky water is even deeper than I thought. But the murkier the water, the bigger the fish. At the end of this pipe? There must be something earth-shattering and amazing hidden. Maybe ruins of some prehistoric civilization. Or one of the true sources of the mechanical descent. Whatever it is. His last name is Zhang now. What the hell is this? Is this your trump card, Lin Xiao? Using your own fellow humans as bait. Turning a nuclear battleship into this, half biological, half mechanical parasite. You really are an absolute madman. So you found out.
Since you found out. No point hiding anymore. A friend comes from afar. What a joy. Since you're here, Lord John. Why not come aboard for a drink? Don't be surprised. From the moment you stomped 3 Lobster Kings to death at defense line 01. I've had my eye on you. After all, in this wasteland, a dazzling sun like you can't stay hidden. Our red wine is a treasure, salvaged from a Bordeaux winery's ruins. The last vestige of the old era. Would you do us the honor?
Skip the wine. I only drink nuclear fuel.
A rude guess. But I like that. Since you don't want to drink, let's talk about another deal. How about we share the world? Share the world?
No. I prefer to keep it all to myself.
Since you're here, why not come up and have a seat? Huh. You land tyrant with a nuclear-powered mech. Don't you even have the guts for this?
Goading is cheap. But it works. System recording all firepoint coordinates. Calculating optimal assault route.
Planning complete. Projected survival rate 98.
Sufficient. These soldiers aren't right. Those aren't soldiers. They're puppets. Stripped of all will. They're biobatteries with only combat instinct.
Welcome aboard, my friend. Even before the apocalypse, how many were lucky enough to board this peak of human industry? And now he's evolved. He's no longer a pile of cold scrap metal. He's alive. He's a perfect life form. Your Excellency Zhang Wei, look at this masterpiece. I fused the mechanical virus with deep-sea Leviathan genes, creating this unsinkable arc. It doesn't need fuel, no muscles.
Just a little fresh flesh and blood. You call this evolution? Turning your fellow humans into these mindless husks. Turning a nuclear warship into this disgusting parasite nest. Well, Lin Xiao, your taste is absolute garbage.
Aesthetics in this survival of the fittest era. Survival is the only aesthetic. These people would have only waited to die on shore, or become mutant beast dumb. I granted them eternal life, and made them part of a grand evolution. They should thank me. Since you're here, have a drink. This is real a fight. To celebrate our meeting as 2 titans, just agree to hand over the nuclear engine's core technology, and you'll be this fleet's second in. We can split this sea fairly, even counterattack the land, and build a new empire. Don't you think this is way more meaningful than being a lone wolf?
This is a trap. If I say no or show any sign of refusal, they'll fire all cannons right away. Lin Xiao, you got one thing right.
Oh, so you agree with the idea of evolution?
No. I mean we're the same pirates who see good things and take them for ourselves. But your greed is way too obvious. And you talk too much nonsense. I'm here for one purpose: to rob the robbers. Shockwave.
You ungrateful bastard. You really think your single mech can take on my entire fleet? This is no negotiation at all. This is a sure kill trap. From the start, I never meant to let him leave alive. I want that intact mech chassis.
You and the nuclear engine inside want to devour me? Let's see if your teeth are tough enough. So this is your invincible fleet. Ha ha ha.
Damn. Damn. Damn, you want to play rough? Fine, I'll see this through with you. Launch Project Poseidon. Activate flagship fusion mode. Zhang Wei, you ruined my banquet. I'll rip your bones out one by one.
Warning, Lord level biosignature detected. Target Haishan Tian Chaji. Biomecha level 9 Su. Red assessment extreme.
Finally came out of your turtle shell, huh? You turned a perfectly good warship into this mess? Lin Xiao, you're nothing but a tasteless, trash designer. Shut up. Too slow.
What? That's a plant-type defense skill. You actually fused essence cores of different elements? That's impossible. Rejection will kill you.
Common knowledge here, mechas and awaken. Specialize in one element. Forcing multiple elemental stones is like mixing gas and water in a fuel tank. It will definitely blow the engine, but he doesn't know I have the omni-element theory from my past life and the nuclear core engine that suppresses all energy conflicts. So I'm the only omni-element mecha pilot in this world. You're a frog in a well. I'll show you what real technical dominance is. Your mecha is too big, too clunky, too ugly.
Sound.
Aya. This isn't over. Rake.
Ah.
This is your power. This is your evolution. This is the so-called sea god.
No. That's impossible. I'm the chosen one. I'm the future ocean overlord.
Overlord, in your next life. Don't play with these disgusting patchwork monsters.
Shockwave blast.
No, it wasn't me. I didn't summon him. Why is he here? Let me go. Let me go. I won't accept this. I'm the chosen one. I have an aircraft carrier fleet. How can I die here? Zhang Wei, save me. Please save me. If you do, the aircraft carrier is yours. The origin crystal is yours. I'll give you anything you want.
Shut up. Don't waste oxygen. System activating deep sea pressure resistance mode.
Main power furnace output locked at 80. 20 reserved for burst power.
Closing all external communication channels. Activating passive sonar imaging.
Locking onto target weak point.
LV9 Peak. This is the strongest creature I've met since my rebirth. It's a whole tier above that Titan elephant. On land, I might have a fighting chance. But here, hundreds of meters underwater, this is its home turf. That's the fun part. Lin Xiao. I'll be taking your life for a moment. Since you're the owner of this ship, take this hit for him. Nuclear burst over the shoulder throw.
No, Zhang Wei. I'll haunt you from the grave.
Now. Shockwave Lance. Full power now. The most dangerous place is also the safest.
System attachment mode attached to the carrier's hull bottom.
What a greedy little thing. Eat up. Have some more. Once you're full, I'll get you. We only get one shot.
System, activate deep sea drilling mode. Mech sphere, switch to cutting form.
Target pierce the carrier's keel and strike upward. I'll use the carrier as cover. I'll drill through the hull from below. When the Leviathan is most relaxed while feeding, I'll deliver the fatal blow. Ling Xiao's a loser. But he turned this ship into a bomb. I'll give him that.
Abyss Titan, max power output. Nuclear pulse guidance.
Blow it up.
Earth barrier energy remaining 5. Hull integrity 40. Warning left arm hydraulics failure. Main thruster damage.
Ha, so satisfying. You beast, enjoyed your meal, huh? Now it's my turn to feast.
Warning high energy sonic reaction detected. Skill abyssal roar ultrasonic attack.
Hold it in. Go. Supercore charge blast.
EXE 500. Congratulations. Level up to LV.9. Obtain special module Hive Mind Swarm Cannon. At combat level 11, you can control 500 independent combat units. It also provides competing power support.
This is great stuff. With these two, my Abyss Walker won't just be an oversized diver. It'll be a true deep-sea tyrant.
System activating field modification mode.
Materials are all here.
First deep-sea evolution initiated.
This feeling.
Warning high-dimensional computing unit connected. Warning critical neural load at 9598. Fusing core components Hive Mind. Ephemera Cannon Matrix.
This feeling. Turns out this is the power of the Hive. Since we have all the materials, let's reforge. Still lacking weapons. Too outdated. Assume position.
Evolution complete. Codename Deep Sea Junjun. Level Deep Sea Sovereign. All underwater attributes 200. Hive Mind, Infinite power, triple core armament, using gravity core. Dual core overload unleashes tactical nuclear display class attack.
Finally reached LV10. This isn't just a number boost. It's a life level leap. I can even hear ocean currents flowing now. I can see a deep-sea fish's heartbeat kilometers away. This ocean isn't an obstacle anymore. It's my domain. Is this the feeling of being a ruler? Though I haven't reached Planet Buster level from my past life, I have no natural enemies on Earth now.
Warning: unknown high-energy signal source detected. Non-carbon-based life forms identified. Ancient mechanical constructs. Extremely large numbers.
I chose to evolve here not just for the aircraft carrier and Li Kang's corpse, but also for my past life memories. An outpost is buried beneath the East Sea Rift Valley. It's one of the sources of the mechanical descent. It's also the armory of the Deep Sea Mechanical Legion. I was going to take you down later, but since you rolled out the welcome mat, I won't hold back. Such a warm welcome.
Floating matrix defense mode.
Too weak. So these are the so-called ancient guardians. Your system needs an update. Right back at you. Attack mode death ray array. Fire. XP's a bit low. These mass-produced guards are plentiful, but each drops less XP than mutated wild dogs on land. Isn't the big guy coming out?
Warning: Guardian Commander detected. Name: Xinyuan Dianyuan. Level 10 Elite. Weapon: Gravity Hammer.
Finally, a warden who can fight.
This is a prison.
Perfect. I'm here to break someone out.
Executing purge protocol on illegal intruders.
I'm taking that gravity weapon. So this is how intimidating a level 10 elite monster is. If it were the previous Abyssal Titan. Haha, not bad. A good whetstone. But it's over. Goodbye. Funnel attack mode. Greatsword strike, fire.
Killed LV.10 Abyssal Warden. Gained 10,000 to 20,000 XP. Obtained Core Drop Gravity Control Module. Node acquired Ancient Ruins Jade Pass Token X1.
Nice power. But it drains power fast. With this, my Sky City project has a solid foundation. I can build an interstellar-grade weapon. I recognize that eyeball. That's the mother of mechanical calamity. From my past life. Holy Empress, I finally met you. Last life, you destroyed humanity's fleet, and killed countless people. But this time it's my turn to ruin your world. Air circulation system normal. Gravity coefficient 0.9 g. Radiation level 200 times over limit. 200 times over limit. For mechanical life forms, radiation is their lifeblood. It's the nutrients they need to survive. It's too quiet here. Quiet like a giant tomb. Is this the end of the mechanical descent? Strange. No enemies. Not just no enemies, even residents are on the streets. What are they doing? Their behavior is illogical. Meaningless repetitive actions. So this is what they call advanced civilization. Looks like a bunch of wind-up toys, from a mental asylum. Something's off. Initiate full-spectrum jamming scan. I want to see what's really inside these tin cans.
Scan initiation error. Warning intercepted by unknown higher dimensional algorithm. Unknown data stream attempting to access local fire control system.
Outsider. You are interesting. Filthy blood of carbon-based life forms runs through you, but your soul is full of mechanical coldness and rigid order. You evolve by devouring your own kind. This behavior pattern matches the Purge Protocol's optimal solution.
It's an illusion. It's a psychic intrusion. For ordinary people, this extreme psychic attack would fry their brains instantly. Stop playing games. You dragged me into this illusion because you're afraid? Afraid my mech will tear your lair apart?
That's a low-level biological emotion. I don't have such redundant code. I'm merely assessing your worth. You have perfect combat intuition and astonishing evolutionary potential. Your dual-core engine may be crude, but its design is truly ingenious. Join me, number 001. Cast off that fragile, aging, decaying flesh. I'll upload your consciousness to Skynet Cloud. Become a god like me. You'll gain immortality. You'll become this city's executor. You will command billions of mechanized legions. This is the ascension we will bring to this world.
This is your utopia. Turn everyone into mindless brick-hauling idiots, robots. How is this immortality any different from being a battery? Sorry, I'm a clean freak. I don't like people messing with my head. I hate being someone's lapdog even more.
Saying no is a mistake. Mistakes must be corrected. Since you refuse to be an executor, then become a spare part.
Alert severe logic virus intrusion detected. Firewall durability down to 30. Alert external hostile surgeons. Countless.
The Advancement Society. You want to take me apart for parts? Let's see who takes who apart. Ha ha ha. So this is your trump card? The 4 heavenly kings? How scary. Ha ha ha. My mecha could use a few more decorations. Ha! Bring it on, all of you. Shut up. Abyssal grasp. Gravitational black hole. So this is your so-called teamwork? Too bad you overlooked one thing. My mecha isn't just a meat shield.
Dual core void resonance.
Big guy, lend me your cannon. Fire it up. Fire it up.
Killed LV9 photon mech crab. EXP 45,000. Obtained high energy focus crystal X1.
Two birds with one stone. Now it's just you. Since you're a warrior, die by the sword. Against absolute strength and combat wisdom, numbers and coordination are a joke. Warm-up's over.
Yuanin, you destroyed my guards and my city. You barbaric primitive. You want to see me? Come on then. I'll wait for you at the core.
Let's see which is harder, your steel or my truth. Truth. My fists are the truth.
Location underwater room. Atlantis. Central pyramid inner corridor environment absolute silence. Non-Euclidean spatial structure. High-dimensional data stream surging.
Something's off. It's too quiet. Space folding technology? No, that's not right. If it were space tech, my box engine would have detected gravitational wave feedback. It's not targeting my eyes. It's targeting the neural link. He's directly modifying my perception data.
Don't be afraid, Wei. As long as we rip out your heart, we can get 2 boat tickets for it.
Test subject 001 Zhang Wei. Vital signs stable. Has extremely high dissection value. Recommend immediate excision surgery.
So this is your trick. Using my memories to make this cheap psychological horror scene. Shenhong Haowang, is your algorithm still stuck in last century horror movies?
Lame? This isn't a horror movie. This is the isolated sanctification of your core logic. Zhang Wei, what are you fighting for? To survive? For revenge? Or for that so-called godhood?
Warning logic plague detected. Firewall compromised. Core code tampered. Self-identity deconstructed. Deleting emotion module. Deleting memory module.
I am Zhang Wei.
No, I'm the fire control system of Abyssal Paradise.
No, I'm Zhang Wei. You think you can brainwash me? You're not worthy. System, shut down all life support systems. Manually open the nuclear reactor leak valve. Crimson Queen, where are you? Get out here. Since you hid data in these walls, I'll tear this house down. Found you. Open up.
Anti-gravity void engine.
In my past life's final battle, I once saw from afar the god-tier mecha piloted by humanity's strongest. That mecha was invincible, because it has an alien tech core. The anti-gravity void engine is real alien technology. It's the seed of the machine's descent. It's also the key to the Stargate. It can defy gravity, warp space, even rewind the world. So this is where it was. I thought I just came here to grab some resources. I never expected to run into such legendary gear. If I can get it, Li Beitong, Mechanical Cobra. They're all junk. Outsider, you have broken the rules. You shouldn't have come. To protect the fire seed, I must reactivate a weapon that
Reduces matter to atomic dust.
target the ring. Anyone in my way dies.
Ah. Don't touch the divine domain.
Get back. Nuclear blast. Reverse overload. Target Yuan Huan. Grab it. That was close. Got it.
Warning, high-dimensional energy detected. Unknown interface connected. Unable to parse. Unable to merge. System error.
Crap. It's alien tech. Earth's mecha interfaces can't use this directly at all. Force-fitting an engine this powerful is like shoving a nuclear reactor into a bicycle. Not only won't it move,
It'll explode. Put it down.
use my body as the furnace. Use my blood as the catalyst. Merge now.
Post-life-form evolution detected. Demigod level void tyrant. Annihilation cannon.
Don't embarrass yourself with such a primitive toy. Return to sender. So this is the power of a god. Even the mechanical overlord, who's ruled this ruin for eons, is now so fragile. But I know. This isn't the end yet. The seabed is too crowded. Time to go up for some fresh air. Show the world what real despair is. I'm Zhang Wei. From today on, the sea, the land, and the sky are all under my rule.
Eastern defense line.
Request backup now. Even incendiary bombs will do. Hurry. South gate can't hold. Those crabs are digging the foundation. The wall's about to collapse.
Captain's out of ammo. Radar shows 30,000 more ahead.
We can't retreat. Behind me is the only entrance to Chuan City's underground shelter. It's packed with 1 million elderly, infirm, women and children. 30,000? Only 30,000? Hell, I've killed more zombies than that. Is this the apocalypse? Zhang Wei, if it were you, what would you do? I have no power now, but I still have my life. Disengage the safety lock. Reactor overload at 150. Everyone into the shelter. Lock the doors tight. I'm taking these bastards on a trip to hell. It's over. Why did they stop moving? Is this another new enemy?
The facility's space is frozen.
Is there really no hope for humanity? Zhang Tao.
Still so pathetic after just a few days.
Zhang Jiang.
The rules here need to change. Kneel.
Gravity field. 10x amplification.
This is the Void engine. Power from fusion with the Titan heart.
Funnel matrix mode initiated. Map-wide cleansing in progress.
Is the car fixed?
It's practically scrap.
Then get a new one. This is for me? Call it rent. This city has a great location. I'm commandeering it as my ground relay station. Also, tell everyone, if you want to live, pack up now. Bring all industrial equipment, energy, and food.
Where are we evacuating to?
Not an evacuation. We're moving. I'll build a city in the sky. A sky city.
Great LV.10 Mythic Great Ultimate Biological Weapon codename Earth Dragon.
The Earth Dragon, a nightmare that once destroyed half the world. This time, let's see which is tougher. Your atomic breath or my void engine. Deep Sea Tyrant, taking off. So this is Mythic Tier.
Warning external temperature 1000 C. Warning radiation levels 5000 above safety limits.
Interesting. Big guy, you're full of energy. Perfect, my new body is still missing. A fusion power bank. Big move right off the bat? Let's see if your mouth is harder than my shield. Void Sovereign Phase Shield.
Warning shield energy at 70. 60.
What terrifying power output. This mecha beast. Its energy reserves are like a star. It's using infinite energy to grind down my shield. Trying to outlast me? Too bad you're up against the void. Spatial fold. Give them a taste of their own medicine. This is spatial reflection. You want close combat? The deep-sea tyrant never fears a brawl. Floating cannon matrix armament hardening. Slash. Break. It's over. So much for a mythic class.
Warning! Warning! Irreversible major change detected in the target. Switching to Crimson Lotus mode. Radiation levels exceeding 5,000. Hostile signature detected. Crimson Lotus domain. All matter in this domain disintegrates continuously.
Whoa, you actually have a second phase? Damn it. He calculated my emergence window. Then he launched a nuclear strike.
Warning! Warning! Planet Buster attack detected. Evacuate immediately.
Just a nuclear charge? I can do a hypernuclear charge too. Burn. Damn, again. How does this still work?
Warning! Warning! Apocalypse level attack detected. Equivalent to the power of 10,000 Alpha bullets, exploding at once.
This mad brute actually knows he can't win. And wants to drag everything within 1,000 miles down with him. If he self-destructs here, it won't just sink the East Sea, the entire East Asian continent will sink. Even Earth's ecosystem will be devastated. You think you can die without my say-so? The only way now is to throw this bomb out. Void engine, maximum output. Spatial translocation.
Location East Asian continent. Yuan City. Geological fault zone environment gravity anomaly zone. High energy reaction center. Global attention.
But it was worth it.
Crimson Lotus 4 quality mythic grade unique attribute possesses infinite fission fusion capability can serve as the power source for a planetary level weapon. Crimson Lotus casket mythic grade cataclysmic attribute possesses infinite cataclysmic fission ability can be used as a power source for planetary level weapons.
With this, my sky citadel won't be a floating island anymore. It'll be a never-falling war fortress.
This is NORAD. My god, that monster's gone. This is the Eurasian Union. That Eastern Mecha. He killed a god.
This is Imperial Capital Supreme Command. Contact the target at all costs.
I will establish a new order. Zhang Tao, pack the cross-city supplies. It's time.
While I'm here.
Zhang Tao, notify everyone. Evacuate to the 5 kilometers core area around the TV tower, within 10 minutes. Beyond that area, you bear all consequences.
Yes. Everyone listen up. Assemble at the central square. Move. Run now if you want to live.
Come out.
No, it's up. This is far beyond human technology. It's a miracle.
Stop daydreaming. Foundation's done. Now for the decoration.
Activate the matter converter.
Nanite Swarm, get to work. From today on, this isn't Chuan City anymore. This is the Celestial Court.
Move. We need to see that pilot. This city is a national asset. That mech was also modified with state resources. Now the nation is in crisis. He must submit to the Martial Law Committee's unified command. Hand over control. We can award him a first-class merit citation.
1 million people here need food. How do we distribute food? What about water? We must set up a management committee. I'm the former mayor. I have experience. We want livelihoods. We want human rights.
Brother Wei said without his order. Nobody is allowed to enter.
You bastard. Believe me, I'll shoot you dead.
Interesting.
You're Zhang Wei. I'm with the Eastern Theater Command.
I don't care who you are. I only care what you're worth.
I have value. 30 years of command experience. I do.
No, you don't. Your troops were wiped out. Your defense line collapsed. In this apocalypse, a defeated general is worse than scrap metal.
This is dictatorship. Warlordism. You think power lets you do whatever you want?
See those millions of troops down there? The main ground defense line has been badly crushed by the tide. Regular troops are scattered, holding all core fortresses. Theater communications are temporarily down. Order in scattered regions has collapsed, but the faith our nation and military guard has never died. Countless soldiers are still fighting and dying on the ground. But the ground battlefield can no longer shelter Lioli's million survivors. I built this skyhold not to divide our nation, but to bring our people together, to build an aerial refuge fortress, to stand shoulder to shoulder with frontline counterattack forces and ground troops, holding the line against this disaster. This city is humanity's hope. It never belongs to any single person. But this is no place for idlers, nor for self-important masters. If you want to stay, you have to pay rent. Pay rent? We're broke. What can we pay with? Raw crystals, rare metals, or... I made a new set of heavenly decrees. First, there's no currency here. Only merit points. Second, all awakened must serve mandatory military service. They will be assigned to Skyguard ranks under Zhang Tao's command. Anyone who refuses can go down themselves. Third, wartime rebellion is a crime of sabotaging humanity's defense.
Court-martial. Do you dare?
Anyone else? Good. Zhang Tao. From today on, you're the guardian of the Southern Gate. I've installed the Celestial Selection System into the city's central AI. Execute it. Remember better nothing than mediocrity. I don't want a garbage dump full of parasites. I want a sharp sword to pierce the stars.
Yes, City Lord.
Time day 6 of the machine's arrival, 1200 noon.
Faster, faster. Death won't wait for you.
Since it's called the Celestial Court, how could it not have an inescapable dragnet? Merge into the hive mind. This is the Skynet defense system. Any unauthorized object entering our airspace will be instantly shredded by 100,000 killer bees. Roar. Finally, a home. Even though it's full of cold metal and cruel rules, at least in this apocalypse, no one will get randomly killed by mechanical beasts anymore. Not an alarm. It's a signal.
Void energy fluctuation detected. Target confirmed. Rebel Spark executing descent protocol.
Even from this far, I can still feel that familiar, sickening mechanical stench. That's even more terrifying than the Crimson Duchess and the Levies. So, the real Mechanical Legion Vanguard can't sit still any longer? What are you looking at? Come down if you dare. My Tianting needs a few electro-stones.
Location Tianjin, Lingxiao Palace, Central Control Hub. Time day 6 of the machine arrival, 1400. Crimson King for wreckage. Global communication key.
The City Lord's energy network is fully deployed. Tianjin's current population is 1.03 million.
Bone energy armor.
Except for essential maintenance staff. Everyone else has been assigned to production lines.
We're using nanite swarms to frantically expand the outer floating farms and armories. How's the situation on the ground?
Bad. Shouchao was scattered by you, but they didn't disappear. They broke into small groups and started guerrilla-style hunting across global survivor bases. Also, forces from other continents are starting to emerge. They seem to have mastered some relic technology and established their own strongholds.
Our radar has recently picked up frequent signals from high-altitude reconnaissance drones. Most are from across the ocean, as expected. When you light a torch in a dark forest, it not only drives away beasts, but also attracts other hunters. But they got one thing wrong. I'm not the prey. I'm the tax collector. The Overlord system activates the Sky Eye protocol, hijacking all global broadcast bands and satellite TV, even the shelter's mesh net. I'm going to have a serious talk with this world.
Location North America. Liberty City, formerly Nevada Underground Base.
Damn it, who's jamming our frequency?
General, we can't cut off the signal source. They're using a quantum-encrypted dense waveband. This tech is at least 50 years ahead of us.
50 years? Are you kidding me? What? Aliens?
I'm Zhang Wei. You may have heard of me, or maybe not. That doesn't matter. What matters is I'm up in the sky. I'm sure you all want to come up here. No radiation, no dampness. Clean water, synthetic beef, 24-hour hot showers. You can live like a human here, not a rat. I'm in the sky. I know you all want to come up here. But I don't keep dead weight. Skyhaven is not a shelter. It's a barracks, a factory, the future. Want a ticket? Trade something for it. 1. Level 7 high-tier mutant beast. Any combat type. 2. Black box or data core from pre-civilization ruins, or unknown metal from meteorites. 4. Special talents nuclear physicist, biogenetic engineer, quantum mechanics expert. That's the price list. 1 level 7 yuan crystal for a permanent Skyhaven residency permit. 1 LV8 for 1 heavenly soldier enhancement slot. If you can get LV9, I can grant you a wish. Whether it's resurrecting your brain-dead loved ones, or giving you a mechanical body that can tear tanks apart, no matter who you are. Whether you were a president or a beggar. Before the Celestial Court, non-metallic elements, rare bead elements, all beings are equal. Rare metal elements, prehistoric 1 Kai Hai Yuan Yuan, special bead Great Fong Yuan. The transaction begins now.
Arrogant. Sheer arrogance. Who does he think he is? God? He not only openly demands strategic resources, but also wants to poach all top global talents. He's undermining the very foundation of our Freedom Alliance. As North America's largest survivor faction, our Freedom Alliance has a mecha unit, called the Freedom Guardians. We rely on several well-preserved, underground military bases. Though our tech is still limited to nuclear fission power and exoskeleton assistance, it's enough to dominate this post-apocalyptic world.
General, what do we do then? Many civilians are already getting restless. They want to flee east.
Run? Let them see. The so-called Sky City is nothing but a floating torch. Pass my order, activate Zeus's Wrath weapon system. Bring down the heavenly court.
But General, that's our last crystal core. The orbital satellite's fuel is running low.
Execute my order. If we don't crush his authority, before the monsters eat us, he'll tear us apart first.
Warning: TNG orbital vehicle detected. Incoming TNG kinetic weapon. Estimated impact time unknown.
Shit. Sneak attack. This space-based kinetic weapon can't be intercepted. A multi-ton tungsten rod from space. Hits at Mach 20, like a small nuke, and it's immune to EMP. Grow away. Watch your head.
I see them. Just a few toothpicks. At this distance, gravity is my weapon.
Void gravity distortion.
You missed, though. I'll return the favor. You like long-range strikes that much? Here's a gift for you.
Funnel matrix deploy.
Report God soldier breached containment. Same target. Unharmed.
What alarm?
High energy reaction detected. Right above our fortress. He just appeared out of nowhere.
Intercept. Intercept.
Too late. It's a spatial strike.
Good aim, huh? This is a warning. Next time, it won't be the table that disappears, it'll be your head. Also, thanks for sending the Wuzhu Dart Pearls. I happen to need to reinforce my city's foundation. As thanks, I've added this to your debt. Remember to pay up. I don't take dollars. Only origin gold.
Location Alpha, Europa Templar Headquarters.
A demon from hell. That Easterner, he stole divine authority. He built the Tower of Babel, and dared to challenge the Creator.
Grand Elder, what should we do? Should we crusade against him? It's foolish not to fight head-on. Didn't you see even the Liberty Alliance was scared out of their wits? Zhang Wei wants the Yuanjing campaign, right? And the relic technology? We'll give it to him. We're not just giving him something. We're giving him the best. Pass my order, launch the Trojan horse plan. I'll make him self-destruct in his own greed.
In just half an hour, over 1,000 survivor groups have sent settlement applications. Most are garbage. But a few messages are worth noting.
Applicant Yelena, North Russian War Zone. Contribution in absolute zero sealing chamber. Dug from Siberian permafrost. A living ancient creature seems dormant inside. Applicant Miyamoto Takeshi, Eastern Wandering Samurai Group. Contribution 3 Demon Blade, forged from the spine of the mechanical Yamada no Worochi. Applicant Solomon, a Middle East scavenger. Contribution a star chart not from Earth.
Seems this world has more secrets than I thought. Great, since everyone has something nice. Don't keep it hidden. Listen up, everyone. In 3 days, the Heavenly Court will host the first World Expo. I don't care if you're here to survive, trade, or kill. I brought you treasures to the Southern Heavenly Gate. I'm giving you a chance. A chance to challenge a god. Win, and this city is yours. Lose, and everything you have is mine. Everyone, welcome to the domain of a god.
This is the Heavenly Court.
Please line up for security check.
That's Zhang Wei's adjutant. Even the gatekeeper is level 7. Then how strong must Zhang Wei himself be?
This is my admission ticket. The absolute zero sealing chamber. It doesn't hold origin crystal. It's a living ancient species.
Warning: extremely high energy life sign detected. Target status hibernating. Threat level S class.
Great. Friends from Baal. Please come in. The city lord is waiting for you in Lingshao Sacred Hall.
Yamada, no Orochi's spine. This is one heavy gift.
May the Lord bless you, lost lamb. We bring God's will. And a gift that can change human fate.
Open it for inspection.
This cannot be done, my child. This is Pandora's box. It can only be opened before the Supreme City Lord.
Let them in. Come in. Since it's Pandora's box, let me see if it holds hope or despair. Go in, but if you try anything funny, I promise you'll die miserably.
You'll see. It's really a great gift.
My gut tells me the Shunbao are dangerous. That golden box isn't emitting any energy fluctuations. It's just like an ordinary stone. But that's the oddest part. In this radiation-ridden post-apocalyptic world, things without radiation often mean far greater terror.
That's the natural oppressive aura of a level 10 mythic life form.
They're here. Nice stuff. Looks like everyone's been busy these days. Cut the small talk. I'm sure you all know Tianting's rules. Barter. The system's already appraised what you brought.
Nordic Ancient Species Sealing Chamber. S rank. Exchangeable for 1/3 Gen Exoskeleton Armor Production Line. Cold-resistant Gene Serum. Rank A. Exchangeable for high-frequency vibroparticle submersible. 10 tons from Okamoto District. Sante Gang. Middle East Starway S rank. Plus. Redeemable for 1 small fusion reactor. production lines like these. On the surface, they are top-tier resources you can't get, even with your life. Especially the lithium electric reactor. That means unlimited energy. That means the rise of a base. Wait.
Oh? Things that can't be valued are usually one of two things. Either priceless treasure or trash. Which do you think you are?
Ha ha ha, he is judgment. For the glory of the Lord, purify this heretic. Ha 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 ha. This is our gift, the Ash Ghost. It was dug up beneath the Vatican. It is the culprit that destroyed the last era. They will devour all metal and organic matter. Your mech, your city, your body all will turn to dust. Zhang Wei, you're too arrogant. In the face of true forbidden technology, you're nothing but a mortal.
It's over. The heavenly court is finished.
Is this your Knights Templar's trump card? This is the so-called Trojan horse? How disappointing. Don't you know my mech loves devouring this kind of high-tech garbage? Grey goo, void. Black hole devour. I'm so disappointed.
Ha 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 ha. And no. That's impossible. Those nanobots can break down molecules. How could they be devoured?
Disassemble? In my domain, only I can disassemble others. Refine it. Tastes a bit astringent. There's too much metal in it. But as a dessert, it's barely passable.
You're a devil.
I am a god. I'll accept your gift. As a return gift. As a return gift. The deal stands. Anyone else want to surprise me?
The Bay War Zone pledges allegiance to you.
The Eastern Ronin Corps swears undying loyalty.
That guy on the moon? You see that, right? I'm getting stronger. Faster than you ever imagined. Put all these in storage. Especially that star chart. Bring it to my lab. Also, pass the word. The Celestial Court expansion project is launched. I want the city turned into a ship in 3 days. A star destroyer that can fly to the moon. This isn't a parchment scroll. It's just a disguise. This isn't a star chart. It's an evacuation route. The Heavenly Court's power source has the Red Lotus core. But it's built for combat. It can't make interstellar fold jumps. We have to jump over Depth 11,000 kilometers.
Warning, Civilization Reaper has locked onto this star system. The ARC project failed to launch. We sank the Void Core into the abyss, waiting for Future Awakened to restart it.
Zhang Tao, here. Brother Wei, hold the fort. Activate maximum isolation lockdown. Hold the fort. Activate maximum defense. Raise all floating cannons. Deploy all floating turrets. Any unidentified mechanical beasts within 500 kilometers of the stronghold. Shoot on sight. I'm going to retrieve the key of humanity. Deep Sea Maojun Fusion. Target Mariana Trench. Right below. And that so-called Stargate. Countless corpses. All kinds of mechanical sea beast wreckage. They're like pilgrims. The deeper you go, the denser the corpses. And the higher their levels. There are even a few level 9 deep sea behemoth skeletons. This feeling is even more dangerous than facing burning Godzilla. Who's there? From the moon. I knew it. Beat the kid, and the old man comes running. But sending just a punk like you. You think so little of me?
Target confirmed Void Thief, codenamed Zhang Wei. Executor Red Angel. Special Apostle of Lunar Surveillance Station. In the name of the main brain.
Matter disintegrated. White energy has a terrifying order attribute. It's forcefully rewriting my base code. It's blocking repairs. Not a laser. It's a photon disintegration weapon. So this is the power of a higher civilization? Heh, nice. I love grabbing high-end gear I don't even understand.
Void Tyrant. Phase shift.
Die. What? Lower dimensional attacks are useless.
Since I can't avoid it, then I won't.
Nanite Swarm Absolute Defense Mode.
My turn. Gravity well compression. This move can instantly kill the Crimson Lady.
Gravity anomaly correction. Must delete.
Warning, antimatter energy detected. Reaction level is sufficient to vaporize the entire Mariana Trench. If antimatter detonates this deep in the ocean, the chain reaction could tear apart the crust, even ignite the Earth's core.
These lunatics are out to kill me. They'd even blow up the Earth for it. No, wait. If they wanted to destroy Earth, they would have done it already. They care about the Stargate. They wouldn't dare actually blow it up. Is he bluffing? Or forcing me to back off? I bet this mechanical angel's programming has the highest directive to protect the relics. You want to take me down with you? Come on. Betting my life. Overdrive charge. Void Crimson Lotus Star Shattering Fist.
Warning, too close to gate. Explosion will damage core. Recalculating. Optimal solution updated.
Executing defense protocol.
Break, damn you.
Logical error. Humans are unreasonable.
Photon core grade mythic.
Attribute lightspeed computation. Energy materialization. Spatial anomaly detected.
So this is lunar technology? It's really strong. But it's not invincible. The door opened. The void is the key. The red lotus is the fuel.
Unleashing her, leader of the human resistance. It's the eve of the new era. Whoever comes after, when you see this sword, it means I have failed. The arrival of the machines wasn't a disaster, but a culling. That thing on the moon, it seeks civilizations truly worthy of the stars. If you can open this door, don't run. Take this sword and fight your way up.
We'll wait for you beyond the stars. Since those who came before have paved the way, then how could I, Zhang Wei, back down? Zhang Tao, get to work. Bring the heavenly cord over. We're switching to a new map for fun. I know. I'm Zhang Wei. You're now leaving Earth for the moon.
Why are we going to the moon? We'll die. We just want to live. Why are you taking us to our deaths? If you want to be a hero, go alone. Don't drag us with you. You want millions of lives to die with you?
I know you're scared. Scared of the unknown space. Of the monsters hiding on the moon. Of never making it back. But let me ask, were you really safe hiding on Earth? On day 10 of the mechanical descent, you saw land covered in steel carapace, and oceans ruled by mutated behemoths. You hid in underground shelters, listening to monsters roar outside, too scared to even breathe loudly. You thought hiding in this sky city would keep you safe. I'm telling you, no, the thing on the moon is the true source of the mechanical descent. He unleashed those man-eating monsters. He turned Earth into a living hell. He treats us humans like captive prey. Like goo insects for his selection. Today he can unleash the Earth Dragon. Tomorrow, he can unleash even more terrifying monsters. Today he can destroy half the Earth. Tomorrow, he can wipe out all human civilization. You think hiding in the clouds will save you? Wrong. I'm not taking you to your deaths today. I'm taking you to take down the final enemy. I want them to know, even if we're in hell, we dare to raise our blades against the gods. This heavenly court isn't just my own ship. It's your home. It's the last ark of human civilization.
Now it's also a sword for us humans, aimed at the enemy's heart. I won't force anyone to fight with me. Those who want to hide in the cabins, I've left the life support system for you. Those who want to take
the armory gates are always wide open for you. If you want to see us win this war, return to Earth with our heads held high, and live under the sun, then hold the line. Hold this city. I'm Zhang Wei, this isn't just my fight. It belongs to all of us still alive, for ourselves, our families, and our children. We'll settle all scores with those monsters. Once and for all. If we win, we'll cut off the blade hanging over humanity. Our descendants will never again live in fear of doomsday. We'll go beyond Earth and claim the entire starry sky. If we lose, we all die together. But even if we die charging forward, not cowering in a corner, waiting to be chewed up by those monsters.
City Lord, we'll follow you. To the moon. Crush those alien beasts. To the moon. City Lord, we'll follow you. To the moon. Kill those monsters. Roar.
Brother Huai, the energy reaction under the sea is too strong. If we land directly, the celestial quartz lander will be torn apart.
Who said we're landing? We're not heading to Tingbei. We're merging.
Stargate, initiate transformation mode. Void engine, full power output. Crimson Lotus core, overload ignition. Human Ark, Stellar Class Planet Destroyer Link Shell.
All systems online. I feel gigantic. A city of 1 million people becomes my organs. That giant Stargate becomes my legs. The Red Lotus Core becomes my heart. Is this the complete form?
Propulsion systems normal. Weapon systems in position. Defense shields fully charged.
Brother Wei, the Ling Shao is all set. All 1 million citizens are in position. Life support, weapons, and defense systems. All systems normal.
Good.
Zhang Tao here.
Buckle up.
Civilization transgression detected. Target Earth civilization. Void technology confirmed. Potential interstellar aggression. Execute protocol extermination order.
Alert. High energy strike detected. Countless. All are light speed weapons.
Why panic? Lightspeed weapons? Those are for mortals. I know a thing or two about this field. Void shield. Refraction mode. Floating cannon matrix interstellar edition. Deploy. Good numbers. Perfect for a blood offering. Humph. I never fight a fair fight. Gravity well sector collapsing. Ram them.
Threat level raised. Activate main cannon Genesis. Countdown 10, 9.
You want to match firepower? Humph. Zhang Tao is cutting all power, including the life support backup.
What? Wei, the crew will suffocate.
Hold your breath for 2 minutes. You won't die. All power to the blade prow.
I'm using that move now.
Old pal, I made you a ram just for this moment. I'll borrow your edge. I'll borrow your edge. Lend me your edge.
Archangel, main cannon, fire.
No, warp to space. Checkmate. Execute.
That'll cause oxygen deprivation on board.
We won! We broke through!
The City Lord is so amazing. That giant warship was split in two by a single sword strike.
Ha ha ha!
Alert! Alert! Supermassive spatial fluctuation detected. Source far side of the moon. Warning! Interstellar Transmission Alliance is activating. Total message count incalculable. Warning! Enemy fleet detected. Signal count 100,000 ship.
Stellar level energy? We can't beat them!
We won.
Warning! Supermassive spatial fluctuation detected. Source far side of the moon.
So that's it. I finally get what Li Xinghe's message meant. Earth is just a breeding ground. And the moon is a monitor. It's also a teleportation coordinate. Once a civilization that can defeat the monitor emerges on Earth, the mechanical empire's main force will descend for a complete harvest.
Bro Wei, we've detected an ultra-high energy signature. That's an entire fleet. Over 100,000 ships. We can't beat them. The city's people just barely made it out alive. Are they really going to die here?
We can't beat them. Since we can't beat them, then block their way. Zhang Tao, initiate the escape protocol. What? Take the Lingxiao and 1 million people, and rush into that Stargate?
But what about you, Wei?
I'll close it. This Stargate is two-way. If we don't destroy it, they can follow you anywhere in the universe. Only destroying this coordinate can save humanity.
Brother, we can't. We can't.
Execute the order. This is the City Lord's last order. Go. Control has been transferred to the AI.
The Link Shao will automatically run the escape procedure.
Go. Live on in the new world.
Mom, I saw the city lord. Is he here to lead us to build a new home? Of course. We'll never have to fear those monsters again.
The Mechanical Empire, huh? You want to harvest Earth? You'll have to go through me first. Ultimate Arcana Big Bang Simulation.
Warning, high-energy civilization detected. Signal bearing north, 3,000 kilometers. Signal signature divine race, insect race.
So you're not dead after all. Since you're not dead,